everyone, it's Kim, and I'm back with a project share, and this is for a swap I'm doing on Two Shabby Sisters Studio, and I will put the link to their website below so you can go and check them out. I've been doing swaps on there for several months now, and really fantastic and very talented ladies on there, so definitely go check them out. The swap this month was for an altered jewelry box, and you could use an old jewelry box, or this one I actually got at Dollarama. These were really cool, and they were only $2, so hey, can't go wrong there. So let me tell you what I did. I painted the box this really light color of blue, which you can sort of see right there, and then I did the crackle technique on it. And what I have is it's this stuff called Crack It, and I got it at my local hardware store, and it works fantastic. I've never had a problem with it. Every single time it works really, really well. I put on a good coat. Well, I gessoed it first, then I put on the Martha Stewart paint, which, let me see, the color is called Summer Haze. There it is, Summer Haze. And then I put a really thick coat of the Crack It on top, and then I just did white acrylic paint on top. But when you're doing Crack, I know so many people have trouble with this. When you are doing it, you have to put your crack coat on really thick, let it dry completely. Because if you put it on when it's still tacky, it may not work, but it's got to be completely dry. You can speed it up slightly with a glue gun, or with a heat gun, but it may bubble it, and that doesn't turn out too well if it does that. So it's always best to let it air dry. And then when you're putting your top coat on, you've got to put it on really thick and in one direction. You can't go back and forth with your brush. You can only go in one direction. So you do a nice thick coat of the white on top, and it should crack almost immediately if you've done it correctly. So anyway, that's what I use for Crackle. I know a lot of people use the Elmer glue method, but I've never used it because this stuff works fantastic. As you can see, you get nice big cracks in it. So anyway, that's what I did to the box. And after I had done that, I started my embellishing process. And here you can see these gorgeous filigree pieces, which are from Butterbee Scraps, that everybody's using. And if you have not gone to Butterbee Scraps on Zibbet, definitely go and check her out, because these things are fantastic. I use them on almost all my projects. They're just great. So I use those all the way around, and it's kind of a coppery one, which I wanted a real contrast because of the colors in the top that I'll show you in a minute. So, and that's the back. So that's it, and then I just put a little tiny cameo from my stash right there. So pretty. And then the top here, the paper that I used is from Prima Botanical. It's very sort of neutral tones. It's got gears and dragonflies and things in it. There's a bird up here. And I didn't want to do your typical sort of jewelry box look, you know, pink and fluffy. I wanted to do something different because the theme for this jewelry box was supposed to be, you know, the designer's choice. We weren't supposed to ask the person what their favorite colors were or anything. We were supposed to do what sort of represented us, and this kind of represented me. I love pink, I love frills, yes, but this is more my style and what I enjoy doing, so I just went for it. So let me tell you what I used on here for embellishments. After I put the paper down, I did distress it, and I went around it with the Vintage Photo, which is my favorite distress ink. And then in the corners up here, you can see right there, I used more of the Butterbee Scraps, and then the little screw there is the Prima Junkyard Findings, and I did that on both corners. One there, and one there. And then over here, of course, I used all of Wild Orchid Craft flowers in various sort of things. It's little tulips and some apple roses, some ivory roses, the little sweetheart flowers, the little tiny rosebuds there. Just a various sort of mixture of Wild Orchid Craft flowers. These gears here are, I love. These are from Scotty Pork Chop, and again, I will put the link to Butterbee Scraps and Scotty Pork Chop down below. Two fantastic sellers, and these gears just fit right in because there's gears on the paper, so I thought, you know, I'm going to do this in like a tan and brown and blue theme, and I used 3 of them, one here, this one, and then one tucked back in here, and they're just fantastic. I just love them. And then after I added the gears, I added a little light bulb here from my hubby's workshop. And then there's some tinier gears around, and these are also the Prima Junkyard Findings. You can see one there, and you can see one here on the little dress form, and the dress form here is from Crafty Umblies from my stash, and so is the word Inspire here. That's also from Crafty Umblies from my stash. And you can see I've got some, some fabric sticking out back here, cheesecloth, sorry. And this is a little spray that I had that I got from Dollarama as well. It's in a turquoise color. And then there's a little metal gear right here. And then over here I've got one of the Tim Holtz numbers. See if I can get that. There we go. And then this paper here is another piece from the Botanical, and I just sort of grunged it up and I stamped the letter C because the lady who is receiving this box, her name starts with the letter C. So I just wanted to personalize it a bit. And I did roll back the paper down here a bit too, and I put some more cheesecloth and a bit of lace there. And then I've got this little sort of bronze key right here. And then going over here, you can see a little Black Rose cameo, and this is a Prima metal clock face and clock hands. More of the Junkyard Findings here. These are just like metal rivets. And around the box here, gorgeous, 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 amazing lavish laces, which I pretty much use on every one of my projects. So that goes all the way around the box. And, oh yeah, and there's some lace up here behind the little C in the Tim Holtz number. This is just a piece of scrap lace I had, but I don't know, it just needed something behind it, so that's what I put there. That's just from my stash. And then, of course, you see the beautiful Prima resin frame here as well. And that's basically it, I think, for the outside of the box. So let me show you the inside, and I will try not to get a glare going here. I'm going to have to probably cover it up. Sorry about that, but I'll have to cover it up. This is the inside of the box, and I just cut out some paper from the collection and I put it on the inside of the box. Nothing too thrilling going on there. But I'm going to try and show you, without too much of a glare, what I did to the mirror here. I used some Viva Decor gel paste right here, and a stencil, and I etched the glass right here, so hopefully you can see that right there, and I love the way it turned out. I'm really, really happy with that. So I did it down there, and then I also did some at the top, which I'm hoping you'll be able to see as well. Without too much glare. There's some at the top too, and then this is just some lavish laces that I did all the way around, because I can't really do too much on that because of the way the lid closes. So you can see how that's etched there, and I'm really, really happy with how that turned out. So that's basically the inside of the box. And you can see how it closes here, so you can't really have anything thick here or the box will not close. So I just thought just a really pretty white thin lace around that would be good. So that's what I did there. Oops. Again, there's the inside of the box. So I'm going to fill this with goodies for her, and I hope that she likes it. So there's another look at it. And it has this little handle right here that you just pull open. Just like that. So that is my jewelry box, and I hope that you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe and comment if you wish. And let me know what you think. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.